We see the demon queen is sitting on her throne while her subordinates are conversing between them about if the hero is such a powerful force. The second subordinate says that the demon queen is the strongest of them all and is unstoppable, on which they both agree that they should support her. To which that demon queen gave them a death stare, saying, "You must never intervene between her and the hero." We seeing such a frightening gaze, the two demons are horrified and are impressed about the shared presence of the demon queen. As we move forward in this story, we see that our small hero is practicing fencing. He has tied a rope to a branch and attached a lock, on which he is practicing. As he sees our demon queen, he jumps with joy, and with his fruitful smile, he says, "Master, you are back." He asks the demon queen, "Could you teach me fencing for the day?" Hearing this and seeing his face, the demon queen blushes. She is proud of her disciple. The hero says, "Is something wrong?" On which he gets the reply, "It's nothing." The demon queen is trying to convince herself that this is part of the plan. Her plan, in her mind, is to approach the hero, become his striking master, and stabbing knife, seeing the slightest opportunity. We obviously know that is not going to happen. We see that the demon queen is now teaching our main character. She said, with such indecisiveness, "You won't get anywhere." She holds her main character and asks him to put more strength into his hips and generate power through his legs. The hero does what his master told him, and he successfully lined his sword with the block of wood. He became happy as he is celebrating this small feat. The block of wood gets detached from the rope and lands on his face. The hero cries out in pain. Seeing him, the demon queen panics and asks him if he is all right, if he is hurt. She suddenly realizes why is she worrying about the hero. She is the demon queen. She hides her face and says to herself that she cannot let her subordinates see her like this. We see that the slime has appeared. We see the relief on the face of the demon queen as she knows that slimes have less intelligence, so the slime cannot tell the hero about his master being the demon queen. As the hero says, "Let him handle the slime," he says that he can easily win against such creatures because he is the hero. As he attacks the slime, his attacks reflect on him, and the backlash makes him fall onto his back. We now see that the slime is bullying the main character. As the demon queen is watching this, she says to herself that she cannot kill the slime as it is indirectly a subordinate of hers. She says to herself that this is how the hero will be defeated. As we see the slime is trying to digest our hero, somehow our main character has gotten loosened from the grip of the slime, and he is now once again in a deadly fight with it. The fight looks more like a street fight than a monster fight. We see our main character getting absolutely beat up. The slime is beating the crap out of him. Seeing this, the demon queen says to the main character to stop. She says to herself, if he cannot defeat a slime, what does he aim for? What are the greater heights? The main character, who is determined to end the slime's life, says that he is the hero, and even if the hero is in danger, it is his duty to protect his comrades. Hearing that, the main character thinks of her as the comrade. The demon queen blushes a bit as the slime is going to make its move. We see that the demon queen is now angry, and with her aura, she scares the slime away in a second. Now she's in a mix. She says to herself that she cannot act unfairly towards her own subordinates because it deducts points from her as the demon king. We see that our main character is now crying. He says that he is relieved that the monster is running away, and he is running towards the demon queen. He hugged the demon queen, and the demon queen says to him that despite being so small and weak, he has a heart as strong as a lion. As the demon queen returns to her castle, we see that her subordinates are discussing how the hero has a female companion who is so fierce, and VCR demon queen continues the torment on herself. Once again in the demon queen's castle, we see that a subordinate is talking about how the demon queen is fighting with such determination, on which the second subordinate says, the hero seems to be a rather strong enemy despite being young. In the next page, we see two demons crying, saying, are we going to be defeated by the hero like this? On which the second demon says, I won't like that. I haven't found a girlfriend yet. As the demon queen hears their words, she says, the subordinates are worried. I have to do something about it. As she is thinking what to do, we see a foot of a burly demon. He says that the demon queen is pathetic. We get to know that the burly demon is the general of the demon beast lion. As we see a tank-like figure, we see that another subordinate of the demon queen is trying to say that, you are showing disrespect to the demon queen, on which the demon general says that he is just stating the truth. He says that he has been opposed to her being the demon queen from the very start. He says, she doesn't even measure up to my predecessors. He laughs and says that he could even become the Demon King if it gets necessary. He said with his overwhelming strength even though the hero would bow down upon him. As he says that, our Demon Queen plugs his collar, then overthrows him and splats his back straight in the ground. Such a disgrace, and he was talking crap anyways. The Demon Queen says, what a disappointment, is this supposed to be the strength of the generals of Beast? On which the arrogant general says that he can imagine him defeating her, on which even Queen says, do you want to try again? We see that the minions are quite amused seeing the battle. They say, General Lion is as scared as a kitten. Some other subordinates are the same as expected with the Demon King here. The hero is not scary at all, and everyone else is saying, long live the Demon King. They all are cheering for the Demon Queen and saying, long live the devil in the wind, the Demon Queen is their savior. We see that for the demon beings, the hero is a calamity. The Demon King protects and guides everyone from calamity. That directly means that the Demon King has the responsibility to neutralize the hero. As we get to know this fact, we see that the Demon Queen is getting ready, and she is fixed on the target. She is going to show the hero how terrifying the real Demon Queen is. We see the cute, charming, and cheerful face of our hero. He says to the Demon Queen, Master, you are back. Do you want to eat together? Seeing this and hearing his voice, the Demon Queen is mesmerized and blushing. She says, yes. As this Demon Queen holds her ground, she says to herself that she can't let herself be defeated like this. Still saying that the main character is looking good, we see that the main character is saying to her, Master, that he cooked for his master. On which the Demon Queen says, for me? Why, I don't deserve it. The Demon Queen is trying her best to not hesitate and give in. She says that she is the Demon King also for the sake of her loyal subordinates who adore her. She has to do it. She cannot let herself be defeated by the hero. She cannot allow it. Seeing that the Demon Queen is not eating, the main character starts to cry, and seeing his face even the narrator's heart has been melted. Finally, the Demon Queen gives in and says that she is going to eat it. Of course, she wants to see the cute face smiling, on which the hero says, she can eat as much as she wants, he has made a lot of it. The Demon Queen acknowledges it and starts eating. As the Demon Queen is eating, she is astounded by the taste and says, is this the true power of the hero? We see that as the Demon King is back at her castle, people are saying that she looks exhausted, and what kind of brutal battle has she been in? She says to her subordinate that resting a bit will make her feel better, and she says to herself that she cannot tell her subordinate that she ate too much and is feeling lazy because of that. Her subordinates are praising her for risking her life to this extent. They say that they will follow her for life. We see that the Demon General is still trying to stab a knife in our Demon Queen's chest and take her position, so he makes a plan. He says to himself that this is the perfect opportunity, as the hero and the Devil Queen both are exhausted from the battle. He will take care of the hero and will claim the throne of the Demon King. In the next scene, we see that our hero is on the ground filled with bruises when we see the Demon General over him. He says, why did the Demon King warn him not to mess with this little kid? He's too weak. The brute Demon Kings also think that does this mean that he is too strong? As the Demon Queen arrives there, she says, it's too late, she cannot save him. She says that General Lion's acts are arbitrary, and we see that the brute demon is trying to squash our main character with his foot. The Demon Queen is saying that she was going to be the one to kill the hero with her own hands, but I guess the fate has written something else. As she is seeing the main character being squashed, she is clenching her fist in anger. We see that the blue demon is trying to play with our main character. He let him up and then punch him with full force. Our main character still got up and tried to attack him with the sword, but got punched down and got rained upon himself with punches. Seeing this scene of blood, the Demon Queen's eyes say it all. We see that the hero is saying to himself in such a situation that he must endure. He cannot leave now, he is the hero. We see that the Devil Queen is so angry that she has torn her skin and inserted her fingers into her own hand. We see as the main character is finally being squashed down, the brute demon says, that's life, kid, if you hold a grudge, it will only breed resentment for your weakness. He says, don't worry, after I will kill you, I will do the same to your friend. He says, isn't your friend a powerful warrior? I will kill her too, as I am going to do with you. On which our main character sees the image in his head about how his master is going to get killed by this brute demon, even though his master just kicked the brute demon's butt. We see that saying that he will kill his master, the hero is now getting a bit angry as he cried, don't you touch the people that he loves. A faint glow turned into a large ball of light that covers our main character, and we see in this light our main character grabs his sword and with full force swings it toward the devil. As he swings it, a large force is emitted by his sword, creating rifts in the ground, and as the attack is over, we see the scared demon general in a corner and the hero holding his sword. We see the damages the hero has done. He has split a mountain into two. Seeing this, the demon general and his subordinates are in deep terror, as they say the hero is truly dangerous, and they ran away from the scene. We see the demon queen come near his unconscious body and say that she did not expect him to possess such power. He will definitely become a threat to the demons, and she must take care of him. Now she sees his own sword lying on the ground. She picks up the sword, and with stone-hard determination, she is going to insert this into his own body. And we see, even in his unconscious state, the hero is saying, "Master, I did it on my own. Please praise me." Seeing this and hearing those words, the demon queen is shaken to her core. We see that she's blushing, almost tearing up, and feeling regret for even thinking about killing our main character. She says, "You are a cheater." We see that the demon queen has picked him up and put him into a cave where he can sleep soundly and safely. She has put some food near his bed so he can eat up as he wakes up. She has put on her mask again and says in the demon lady fashion, "Challenging the dignity of the demon king is forbidden. Prepare yourself for what's to come." He wrote, "Thank you for watching. For the third part, follow our channel, like the video, and comment down, part 3. Thank you.